Good morning from Blackpool, April 21st, 2024. So I've come down to the promenade at another high tide, just to show you the difference when the wind's here and the wind's not. So we are literally 2 or 3 minutes away from high tide. It's not a high tide, it's only around about 7 metres. So I was only lapping at the bottom of the steps. Quite safe for people to go down to the lower walk, but I still wouldn't venture down too close to the water's edge, because it doesn't take much, even when it's like this, to get taken into the water. But I am going to have a walk down the steps myself, just the lower walk, not the steps, and have a walk down towards South Pier. And then I'm going to continue down the promenade, do a little bit of the Elmers trail down by the pleasure beach, just to catch a few more, and just see how busy Blackpool is on a Sunday morning, a quiet Sunday morning. So we're just finishing off with the first 10k on the prom of the year. Just the last few finishing off now. Going down by McDonald's and the Waterloo. So I walk down to the lower walk. It is a beautiful morning. I think this is a perfect day to come and do the Elmers trail. No wind. The sun is breaking through the clouds. And the sea is like a mill pond. How peaceful is that? Beautiful to come down, reminisce, chill, get over a hangover, whatever it might be. Take a few photos. The lifeboats are out training. Perfect day for that. Really peaceful. Really nice to bring your dog down for a walk. Nice and quiet. I can't believe just a few weeks ago the waves were smashing over the top of the prom, and the difference in the height of the high tide was only a little over a metre. But that was 40-mile-an-hour winds. This is barely 10. So if you're doing a peaceful day down in Blackpool to listen to the waves lapping in at high tide, check out high tides and check out your weather reports. Time to pop up. Want to see some Elmers? Heritage Tour tram. So this just shows that Blackpool isn't all about hen parties, stag parties. Beautiful walk on a Sunday morning. So if you do decide to come down for a nice leisurely walk down a prom for Sunday morning with the dogs, the kids, make sure you check out the Elmers. So there's just a few from down the South Promenade area. They start from the North Station all the way through town. There's a few in shops, the Tower, the Sandcastle, the Solaris as we walk down. So they're not all outside. So I was walking up to South Pier now. Another Elmer outside the Sandcastle Water Park, down by the Pleasure Beach on Blackpool Prom. I've been told there's some inside. Obviously, I'm going to go and ask the question before I go in and start filming. There might be just a couple of stills. Let's go and see what's down by the Pleasure Beach. It's still nice and quiet. Beautiful walk. I say, check out your weather reports for high tides and wind, and get yourself down on a morning like today. Say high tides now, no wind. It is beautiful. Who needs London Marathon when you've got the sights and sounds of Blackpool Pleasure Beach as you're running your own marathon down on the Fylde coast? End of the day, a marathon is a marathon. How peaceful is this? A few weeks ago, all you could hear was wind. Now you can probably hear my footsteps. Blackpool's iconic big one. So down on the South Beach Walk, got another Elmer coming up. Not seen this one before. In the shadows of the big one. Nice little date stamp on there. First day of issue, 13th of April 2024. So that was obviously the first day for the Elmer Trail. Vintage Blackpool. A lot of old trams, a lot of old buses. The Winter Gardens, the old aquarium. And of course, it's got to be elephants. So there used to be elephants at the Tower Circus. That was many, many years ago. I think I was still a kid when they stopped having those. I used to be able to see them walking across onto the beach to get some training. Good morning from Blackpool. Good morning from Blackpool. So I'm down by the Pleasure Beach in the shadow of the big one, following the Elmer Trail. So for those who have loved the Elmer Trail so far in Blackpool, and you want to do something slightly different, but a bit of the same, different surroundings, check out this video. We decided to have a day trip down to Tatton Park, and where they've got their own trail. Their trail, very similar to the Elmer one, but a lot more serene surroundings in the gardens of Tatton Park, and their trail is Shaun the Sheep. So check out this video. The start of it will be us travelling down, and then in that video there's also going to be plenty of wildlife as well. So make sure you keep watching, check out the difference. And you definitely don't get down to the big one when you go to Tatton Park. Now, another Elmer, Lucky's claw machine, opposite the Boulevard Hotel. Now, don't forget you can bid for all these Elmers at the live auction. So Thursday the 27th of June. Book your place on www.elmerblackpool.co.uk/auction. Put your 50p in the slot. Try and win your teddy. How many times have people tried that and won absolutely diddly? Let's go and see if there's any more down towards the south. I know there's a couple, well, there's 4 down by the Mirror Bowl, 1 outside the Solaris, and 3 inside. But I believe there's 1 just before there as well. And on my walk, I can see the Blackpool Marathon and Half Marathon. So for those who couldn't get into the London Marathon or fancied something a bit more serene, if you can call marathon running serene, you've not got the 30, 40,000 people running with you. What a beautiful flat course. I've only ever done the half marathon in Blackpool, but today's perfect. No wind, not too warm. Yeah, you've got the sights and scenes of London, but you've not got the big one, you've not got the tower. You've got Big Ben, you've got the Tower of London, but give me Blackpool Tower and the big one any day. but I am a northerner. I'm a Blackpool lad, I'm going to say that. Not quite sitting on the edge of the dock, but nearest, damn it. Oh, I think I just heard someone say sprinkles. Oh, sprinkle. Not sprinkle, sprinkle. There's nothing quite like an ice cream by the seaside. And Sprinkle is a playful reminder for families to take a minute and enjoy the simple things like ice cream. Grab one, sit down and watch the world go by. Well, today is probably the best day for that. No wind. So as soon as I've finished videoing, I'm actually going to go pop down to Nottiani's and enjoy myself one. Remember that all these Elmers are here to help raise money for Brian House. So on each of the Elmers, there is a QR code where you can donate, and each one has got a little story about some poor child that's needed help.